Alright, so part 3. Bungees pull through. We'll do it the moment. Take the hinge for the top portion of the opening, which is right here. I'm going to take the hinge, I'm going to lay it down on top. I want to drill my pilot hole, as far as I know it's called pilot hole, but drill tap my 2 screws in just below where I pulled the bungee through at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark down just a hair, take my ink pen, scratch 2 spots, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift off. There's 2 spots. I like to double tap on that, meaning even though I scratched 2 spots, I'm still going to put the bungee back, put the hinge back over it. That way I know it's still going in the right spot. And so you get the concept. So right here is the first hole. And the second hole. Show you that. So right there's the bungee. There's your 2 holes for setting the screw in that. The first one I'm going to do, change out the drill bit. Alright, so first one I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 screw with the hinge. I'm actually going to pull, use a drill bit here. You can use a nail or just about anything. I just like my drill bits because they're handy and I've already got them out. But I'm going to pull that bungee down to where the opening, in other words the hole of the bungee, and the top screw that I'm going to actually use to anchor it are in the same location. And right now I've just worked the bungee over the screw. We'll pull the drill bit through. Now I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to sink this one in, just enough to get it anchored. Then I'm going to take the other screw to hold the other part of the hinge. I'm going to sink them. So right now, this is not going anywhere. This is nicely secured across the board. That's set. And right now, the end tube's not coming out at all. What I'm going to do on the other end, where I have the denim mat, so I'm going to tap in 2 holes once again, and I'm going to repeat the same thing and put the other hinge on to where you can put the other part of the sling on. Remember, the whole point behind the majority of this is just to show you that you can do all of this in your garage with bare minimum amount of tools. I don't own a lot of tools. I don't own a garage. So I'm making this. I just collected the items that needed. Hinge. I just went to local hardware store and picked up a box of 10 hinges and screws. The drill I already had, drill bits. I use a fillet knife for everything because I do a lot of fishing. And on top of it, the hammer. Everybody generally get access to a hammer. And I'm one of those people, whenever I can save money, I'm going to try and save money at all costs. And right now I also believe in sharing the wealth. And I'm pretty certain, because I've already dropped these tubes several times with the rods. The rods are holding up from being dropped. And I'm going to use them on my air flights whenever I got to fly. And right now I can tell you firsthand, these are very, very strong. They will take a beating. These are 4-inch pipes. If you didn't see earlier, they're almost a little less than 1/4 of an inch thick. This particular one, I'm going to put the hinge down towards the bottom here. The other ones I put them a little high on one end and low on the other intentionally so that I can sling them. This one I'm going to sling but have it so if my wife desires to go camping and she doesn't want anything around it, I can easily put it in her SUV or in the back of my SUV and throw a blanket around it and we can pile stuff on it. There's a lot more ways you can do it. I thought about capping these off on both ends, sealing them off, and somehow using them as a buoy with my boat on the water. They would easily make a buoy, being once you waterproof the